see the warning in my eyes. Still you step into the light. Every whisper in your mind says you should leave me behind. I walk slow across the room, like a shadow dressed in perfume. Every look you try to hide pulls you deeper to my side. You think maybe I'm a dream, something soft, something unseen. But the closer that you stay, the darker games I play. You feel the pull, you feel the fall. I never asked, but you gave it all. Danger girl, danger girl, you know you shouldn't stay. Danger girl, danger girl, but you look my way. Danger girl, I pull you into my world. Every step you try to run leads you back to danger girl. Every heartbeat starts to bend, every truth begins to end. In my silence you get lost, every choice already crossed. Maybe you should walk away, maybe you should never stay. But curiosity and fire always feeds your dark desire. You hear the signs inside your head, but when I'm close you forget instead. Danger girl, you know you shouldn't stay. Danger girl, but you look my way. Danger girl, I'll pull you into my world. Every step you try to run leads you back to danger girl. Maybe love is just a game where the rules are never named. Maybe hearts were made to break just to feel the thrill you chase. Every memory turns slow, every truth you used to know fades into the dark again when you say my name. Danger girl, you know you shouldn't stay. Danger girl, but you look my way. Danger girl, this is who I am. Every road you try to take leads you back again. You should run, you should go, but the danger pulls you close, and you know you can't leave. Danger girl. You saw the shine before the wound. You knew the night would open soon. I know what hides beneath the skin. Then why are you still looking in? I hang like golden poison light, perfect shape in broken night. You keep your hands where I can see, but all your thoughts crawl back to me. taste, one breath, one silent plea. A hunger dressed in clarity. I know the cost, I know the name. I won't be another in your game. You call it danger, call it sin. But even now you lean within. You watch, you wait, you turn, you stay. I feel the pull, but I won't break. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. You want the truth. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. I look like proof. Still I refuse. Forbidden fruit. Thorns and true. Sweet and cruel. Forbidden fruit. You want it too. You wear your will like polish still. But still can bend and still look real. I trace the distance in your breath. The kind that lives too close to death. No blood, no scars, no shattered glass. Just slow surrender as it lasts. You pull me in, I hold the line. I see the trap behind the shine. You think resistance makes you pure, but craving always wants much more. Step by step you near the end. I know your voice inside my head. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. You want the truth. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. I look like proof. Still I refuse. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. Sweet and cruel. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden too. Maybe you are stronger than the rest. Maybe you can pass this little test. But every night rewrites your will, and every silence leans until memory slips, identity shifts. I haven't fallen, not yet. Forbidden fruit, you're the truth. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit. I live in you, still I resist. Forbidden fruit, for the best. Forbidden fruit. You'll come back when the dark gets dim. Maybe. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. Welcome to the red garden. I'm only passing through. The roses lean where shadows breathe. The color stains what you believe. You walk the path with careful feet, like caution makes desire weak. Every leaf remembers names. Every night repeats the same. I didn't come here just to kneel. I came to learn what's false, what's real. The gate was closed. You lost is still not by force, but by your will. I chose the road, I know the rest. Red garden, bloom in the dark. Red garden, under my heart. I won't get left. Red garden, velvet and thorns. Red garden, stay till the dawn.
Your eyes move slow across the vines, like every branch can read your mind. You see the fruit, you smell the rain. You tell yourself to leave again.
Believing has a different face when hunger learns the shape of grace. See,
You paint the ground beneath my feet, but I'm not ready to retreat.
you call me danger from afar, then stand beneath my nearest star.
You breathe, you wait, you guard, you shake.
I feel the ground begin to change. Red garden, bloom in the dark. Red garden, under my heart. Red garden, I won't get lost. Red garden, stay till the dawn. Everyone in turn to flame, every path returns your name. You can stand and call it strength, still you measure out the length from your hand to what you crave. I haven't reached, but I remain. Red garden, draw me apart. Red garden, under your guard. Red garden, velvet and thorns. Red garden, I'll see you more. No one leaves unchanged. That much I know.
Sweet poison,
When you hear my name in empty halls,
like distant rain.
on marble walls, a little soft, a little cruel, a little fire beneath the cool.
I never beg for anything, I let the warning slowly sink.
You taste like ruin dressed in light. I know that much, I know it right.
Then why are you still here tonight?
Why do you stare and call it fight? Your silence moves, your pulse replies.
Desire lies, but so do I.
Sweet poison, drop by drop. Sweet poison, never stop.
I won't drink deep.
Sweet poison, slow in bloom. Sweet poison, fill the room.
You wear restraint like royal black, but every step still leads you back. You touch the stem, avoid the bite.
As if that saves you from the night.
No need for change, no need for force. Craving can become its own remorse.
I know the taste before the end. I won't let hunger make me bend.
You guard your heart like sacred land, but trembling always finds a hand.
One breath near, one shadow thin.
You move like smoke
beneath my skin. Sweet poison, drop by drop. Sweet poison, never stop. I won't drink deep. Sweet poison, slow and blue. Sweet poison, fill the room. Maybe I don't need you down on your knees. Maybe I prefer this beautiful disease. The almost touch, the almost fall, the way you almost lose it all.
Memory bends,
The mirror shifts,
I'm still standing.
barely. Sweet poison, cold and kind. Sweet poison, change your mind.
Still I resist.
Sweet poison, stay in blue. Sweet poison, own the room. You'll crave me cleaner than the truth.
That's what I fear.
It doesn't look like a trap. That's how traps work. Silk on the door, silk on the floor. Nothing sharp, nothing loud. Everything soft enough to trust. Everything made to pull you down. I smile like mercy, move like doubt. I never drag, I draw you out. You make surrender look like grace, but I can't read the hidden shade. You keep your distance like a vow, but distance wants to fail somehow. Slow hands, still heart, near edge, dark art. I know your style, I know your marks. Silk trap, soft when it snaps. Silk trap, no way back. I don't collapse. Silk trap, lips like a map. Silk trap, into the black. You test the thread between my words as if the truth can stay untouched. But everything inside this room was built to make resistance blur. No chains, no bruises, no display, just little pieces swept away. You pull that thought instead of skin. That's how the deepest games begin. You say my voice won't break your frame, but why then do you say my name? Too slow, too clean, too cold to see. I hear you close inside my sleep. Silk trap, soft when it snaps. Silk trap, no way back. I don't collapse. Silk trap, lips like a map. Silk trap, into the black. This is not love in its bright form. This is the calm before the storm. The almost touch that stains the air. The quiet proof that you still care. You stay alert, you stay inside. I have been lost, but I can't hide. Silk trap, soft when it snaps. Silk trap, under your mascot. Push back. Silk trap, cold in the dark. Silk trap, leave your mark. You felt it tighten, didn't you? Yes. Hunger has a sound, I can hear it. It lives between your teeth and tongue, in all the words you leave unsung. It moves beneath your measured breath, a slow devotion dressed as threat. Not yet touched, but already near. The one is louder than the fear.
I know the ache, I know the way. I'm just not ready to translate.
You call it discipline, I know. It's only hunger moving slow.
Your eyes confess, your hands deny.
I feel the pull, I won't comply. Hunger, low and deep. Hunger, cuts to sleep. Still I resist. Hunger, sweet and sharp. Hunger, under the heart.
You stand so still, it almost breaks. Like marble learning how to shape.
You think if you don't touch the flame, then maybe fire won't know your name.
But fire learns by what you hide, and hunger grows where truths divide.
You make desire living room, a quiet altar made of doom.
You hear me in the empty glass, and every shadow that you pass.
Too close, too slow, too late to go. I know you pull, I feel it grow. Hunger, low and deep. Hunger, cuts through sleep. Still I resist. Hunger, sweet and sharp. Hunger, under the heart. Babe.
Maybe the bite is not the point,
Maybe the wanting is the joint,
where mind and body start to split.
where memory burns but won't admit.
Identities.
Bit by bit.
I'm still myself, I think.
Hunger, cold and bright. Hunger, rule the night. Still I stand here. let's play fair. You don't play fair. A glance can move a heavier stone. Then hands can shift, our blood can numb. I don't need force, I don't need lies. I let you build your own disguise.
One move hidden in another, one thought buried in the cover.
You set the bar before I speak, then call me strong for staying weak.
You think because you know the rules,
you won't become one of my fools. Step and slide, mask and pride.
I know this game I just won't hide.
Shadow game, say my name. Shadow game, nothing stays the same.
I won't be claimed.
Shadow game, inside your brain.
You answer less, you watch me more. Like silence is a kind of war, and every pause between your words becomes a room of sharp energy.
You hold your ground, I move the frame. That's how we burn without a flame.
You want surrender, not a fight, but I can keep my shape tonight.
Can you still tell your fear from thrill? Can you still separate your will?
Thought by thought,
Not by night.
you bend the air, but
Not my heart. Shadow game, see my name. Shadow game, nothing stays the same.
I won't be claimed.
Shadow game, see my name. Shadow game, inside your brain. I like you better when you fight, when you refuse the easy night, when your restraint makes room for heat, when almost fall tastes incomplete.
We blur the lines, we split the truth.
And still I stand in front of you. Shadow game, say my name. Shadow game, nothing stays the same. Still close, holding straight. Shadow game, you'll never leave unchanged. No witness here. I know. Say it again. No. Your mouth says no, your breath says wait. Your eyes still linger at the gate. You hold the line with elegant hands, like refusal is your last command. I like the way you make me work, the way your caution almost hurts. You won't turn hunger into fate. Not every desire deserves a taste. Then why do you stay near the tree? Why do you circle back to me? Too proud to fall, too drawn to leave. I know the one beneath the sea. Bite me not, still you watch. Bite me not, still one more. I won't give in. Bite me not, door half locked. Bite me not. be the tension is worth it all. The almost kiss, the almost sin, the way refusal draws me in. You say no, but linger along, because leaving feels just as wrong. Bite me not, steal your watch. Bite me not, guard your heart. Still I resist, still I resist. Bite me not, sharp and soft. Bite me not, not yet lost. Not yet, not yet. Control is enforced. And what is it? It's knowing when your eyes will move. It's hearing what you never prove. It's seeing where your armor thins before the wanting even begins. I touch no chain, I raise no hand. I let the room become command. You build the walls and name them mine, but I still know which thoughts are mine. Do you really still believe you're untouchable? Look how slow your breathing changed. I fear reach but keep my frame. Control, control under the skin. Control, control, quiet as sin. You don't own all of me. Control, control, cool in the fan. Control, control, call my name. You think resistance breaks the spell, but resistance is a kind of tell. It shows exactly where you fear what I could become if I stay near. No need to rush, no need to press. The deepest rule is tenderness. You read me close, but not complete. There's still a part you cannot keep. Then guard it tight, your final room. I like a love that doesn't bloom at once at all. Too fast, too small. I'd rather ache than lose it all. Control, control under the skin. Control, control, quiet as sin. You don't own all of me. Control, control, cold in the flame. Control, control, call my name. Power is sweetest when delayed, when tension ripens in the shade, when every near touch leaves a mark, but never fully leaves the dark. Memory bends, your edges blur. Not enough, not yet. Control, control, what remains. Control, control, soft like a chain. Still I withhold. Control, control, cold in the flame. Control, control,
I'm not broken.
No, not broken, just undone. A crown half shadowed by the sun. You kept your pride in perfect shape, but pride can fade without escape.
A king can fall without the sound of metal crashing to the ground.
I lost some sleep, not all my name. Don't call me yours because I stayed.
Then why do you look like yesterday?
Still lives beneath your skin and stay.
One more night, one more scarless war.
I'm still myself, just less than before. Fallen king, wear your ache. Fallen king, do not break.
I bend, not kneel.
Fallen king, cold and thin. Fallen king, let me in.
Your throne was made of self-control, of iron thought and measured soul. But even iron gathers rust when it keeps touching what it must.
No grand collapse, no final cry, just quiet fractures in the eye.
You changed my sleep, not all my will. There's still a part you cannot kill.
I don't want ruins if they're cheap. I want the wounds you never speak. Truth by truth, piece by piece. You touch the edge, but not the deep. Fallen king, wear your ache. Fallen king, do not break.
I bend, not kneel.
Fallen king, cold and thin. Fallen king, let me in. Maybe defeat is not the word. Maybe becoming hurts the worst. Maybe the self you came here with could never survive this quiet shift.
Memory blurs, the mirror stings.
I hear the fall of little things. Fallen king, hold your name. Fallen king, changed by flame.
Still not yours.
Fallen king, cold within. Fallen king, let me in.
Not yours, but not untouched.
Yes. Yes. This is the last time.
You said that before.
The night is thin, the branches bare. No more perfume left in the air. Only the truth we couldn't hide. Only the hunger we denied.
You came this far with careful hands, still standing where the tree began.
I crossed the dark but kept my name. At least enough to feel the same.
Enough is such a fragile word when every silence still is heard.
One more taste, one more line.
I know the edge.
I know the sign. Last bite, black and sweet. Last bite, incomplete. empty faith, the beautiful war of want and grace. Maybe I stayed for more than fear. Maybe the truth is uglier here. Say it plain before the dawn. Were you resisting all along, or learning how to need the pain? I wanted out, yeah, I came again. Last bite, black and sweet. Last bite, incomplete. I'm still not yours. Last bite, stay with me. Last bite, set me free. No shattered ending, no bright release. Just two dark hearts that never reached a clean salvation. Simple light, we kept the hunger, lost the right to call this love or call it war. But I still want